Here we go. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, yes, let me say a grace first. We'll rest. We are going to make a lot of NPC progress, because pretty soon we are going to go to the Radon Festival.
Oh, well, it's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Rea Lucaria.
I don't remember if he has anything good. Just like an S-Stock, if I want it. Which I don't. Oh, these are good. I do want all of those.
By the way, have you met that girl, Raya?
I have not
She's a
yet.
strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear? You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rea Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told. Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? There's a savant.
Oh, yeah, so he'll just repeat that story. Yep, so that's how you learn about the Iron Maiden. Time for item crafting, and then try suffering. Yeah. Yeah, he teaches you of Raya. There we go. That's what's nice about this weapon, is I can cut off the arms of these land octopi. Ouch. They can regrow the limbs, but you can just keep cutting them off. There we go. 600. Not worth it. But yes, we will go. Oh, actually, that was worth it. That was exactly what I needed.
Hello? Hello? Please. Over here.
I'll be right there, Raya. I need to collect more of the mushrooms. What? Hello.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Yep. She must have the necklace back. He is resting at a home down the way. What you can do is if you go over Bird Sky Telescope, yep. You can essentially see, yeah, right there. That is his little hut. The northwest, that's where we're gonna go. And that is where we're gonna end up at a point, is Rayo Lucaria. We're not ready for that just yet. Yeah, let's go find the friend who stole her necklace. Just here real quick. I also want to... Oh, I really don't have any more runes. That sucks. That's okay.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Show me, and I'll consider parting ways. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me...
Yep. 1,000 runes, buy her necklace.
All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later.
Yeah, we can see some of the other people trying to fight him, which is definitely a wonderful idea. We're gonna head real quick north to get the map for the area. And then we'll head back down to Raya to give her her necklace. We'll read the item description first, of course. Yeah, I'm going to avoid those lobsters. They are not fun to fight. We'll fight one at a point, but I would like to have a much... I think my vigor right now is 25. I would have to like to have one much higher than that. Galarian North map found. We will grab this Lost Grace. Take a look at the map. Finger Reader Crone up there. There's Rayo Lucaria. Okay, but we're gonna go right back down to Raya. Ooh, I just rid right over a lobster. I need to be more careful about that. Yeah, they are way too strong. Thankfully, they're not the worst to avoid. Yes, let's avoid them for as long as we can. Alright. Oh, before we give it to her, should be under... I always go the wrong way. Key items. Here we go. Necklace stolen from Raya by the Blackguard features a reflection of a dignified-looking woman from a foreign country. It appears to hold significance for Raya.
The thug should be resting at an ease.
Yep,
Oh,
here you go.
That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength.
Yeah, she thinks I killed Bogger. Or she thinks I just killed the guy.
Take this.
That I met, which I did not.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions.
Yeah, there are just a few things within that quest
All
line
this land of Liurnia
that I want to do.
is connected to the Altus Plateau
But she gives us
by the
this
Grand
important piece of
Lift
information.
Dectus, beyond the high road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again.
So what we do already know, though, is that she's wrong. So she just said the Dectus lift doesn't move anymore, but we have left half of a split medallion depicting the Erd Tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau to Liurnia. The right half is said to reside in Fort Feroth in the Dragon Barrow, far to the east. We'll do that now. We are still going to continue up this way for one more quest line, but Fort Feroth here in Dragonborough, if you go up through this fort, I don't know if I'm strong enough to do this actually. Give it a shot. Oh, I did also get a spell, Starlight, so now I don't have to carry a torch because I can create my own light. Woo! Ow. So it looks like we are going to run through here. It's fine. Yeah, those bats do a poison mist as long as I... There we go. As I say, as long as I get out of the poison in time, we're good. Alright. There we go. Dectus Medallion right. So now we have Dectus Medallion left, Dectus Medallion right. Showing the medallions to operate the Grand Lift of Dectus. So yeah, Raya tells us of the other way, if you don't get the halves of the Dectus Medallion, that you can get up into the capital of this land. But we don't have to go that way, because I know where the two halves of the medallion are. Yeah. Holy Rune 12, yeah, there's some nice money over here. So these guys follow me down. Completely forgot that they follow you. Ouch. These spectral soldiers are quite strong. Okay. We just have to... Whew, I need to move. Nope. Okay. That's alright. I don't need what's down there at this point. And 3,000 runes is not all that much to lose. We can get that back quick. But yeah, so now we have both halves of the Dectus Medallion, so there's that accomplished. And then we are going to keep making some progress here. right now we're looking to progress Blythe's storyline and Alexander's storyline. I think there's another guy over this way, if I remember properly. Maybe? I thought there was. I've never fully done his quest line, so I'm not absolutely positive. Magic Grease. Don't mind if I do. There he is. Okay, cool. So this is one of the guys we talked to in Roundtable Hold.
Lanya. It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you? Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message. They laid hands upon the tale.
Yeah, so we don't get to tell him, but he's talking about the Volcano Manor, which is where Raya just... That's what Raya just gave us an invitation to, is what he's talking about. I don't remember why they kill his maiden. That is not actively in my memory why that happens. Some old churches. If you desire to appreciate the architecture of the area. I hate those guys. I don't like that they roll at me. Well, you know what? There's a few quest lines worth progressing around this area. Sorry, friend, I just needed some smithing too. Not here to bug you. Okay. Not here for trouble, just riding through. Just riding through, just riding through. There we are. We'll get the Lost Grace. We'll sit here. Oh yeah, because there's another quest line we can do. Here, meeting place map. You found a simple map. Check inventory. Here we go. Simple map found on a corpse seems to point to a meeting place. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of gaining entry into the academy, a glintstone key. So it matches right there on the map. And that's kind of how you learn where to get one of two potential glintstone keys. We will get back down. I remember that one up there. You have to shoot with an arrow. But we will head on over to where it has been indicated. That key is... You know what I could also do? I didn't think of that. Yeah, there's a lot of these little areas around with some smithing stones. There's another quest line in this area that I don't always forget about. I forget about it until later on in playing, but it is worth doing a little bit earlier than I often do it. Temple Quarter. Right over here. Crystal Buds, which I want. But what I really want is this guy. Ice Find Hatchet, so that's one of the first ice weapons in the game. And I think it's a cool one. I don't think I could ever use it for a playthrough, just because it's not really the best weapon, but... Alrighty. Here we are. So I will first check. Sometimes there are people who are willing to help with this fight. Not always. That's okay. I will be honest in saying I know I'm not strong enough for this fight. But thankfully, you don't actually have to fight this dragon. Not wrong. But the Academy Glintstone Key, right behind him. And then you reserve the full right to book it out of there. Oh, I don't have any stone sword keys. Oops, okay. Oh, that's right. There he is. He's just stalking over there. We are not going back over. We're going to go over this way. Usually, I'm not sure if I'm strong enough for this ever jail. We'll give it a shot. If I am strong enough, it'll be a very quick fight. So the main point of this guy is it gives you the context that the Carrion family utilized trolls as knight. Ouch. So what's hitting me is he's summoning swords above him with his sword. That I could use if I was doing an intelligence and strength build. Ouch. Yeah, thankfully not a very hard fight. Come on, let me get that stagger. There we go. Oh, wow. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, it can be done. I possess the ability to defeat him. We'll just see somebody else getting killed the way that I got killed. Just absolutely smashed into the ground. Come on. Are you kidding me? Dang, okay. Yeah, I got thrown off my rhythm because I wasn't able to get the riposte. Or it's not a riposte, I don't think, technically. It's just a critical hit. I don't know the wording of it all specifically. See then, so why did that one only take 3? I don't get it. Don't give me the gosh darn. Yeah, this sword has a weird way that the range looks. There we go. I do like the special skill, I must admit. What I'm gonna do? I don't have to risk my life sitting right next to his feet. I can just use magic. There we go. Vaporite Phalanx. That is what I am looking for. I think. Or maybe I can actually use it with the swords that I use. The sword that I'm using, rather. But the whole point of being over here is to go find a new sword. Let me just double check. Yeah, we'll do that, or we'll at least get to the next spot. And then, what we'll call it. Yeah, up there is a very important area. But I am nowhere close to ready for it just yet. Here we go. Yes, the sword that I want is up this way. Awesome. Who's the shield that I want? Shield that I want is right here, surrounded by these jellyfish. That's the shield. There we go. I need strength 20. I don't think I ever realized that. Even art. That was worth it. is down. It's really just getting the crowd down. Ooh, nope. This is gonna be a problem. Okay. Whew. We did it, though. But what I really need to happen is for these trolls to stop before they get up there. There we go. Okay. All I need. Oh no, because that knight is after me. No. No, thank you. Yeah, because we're gonna switch to... Can I? Intelligence of 18. I have an intelligence of 16. Okay. So I almost have it. Two more levels, and then I'll be able to use that sword. I think that's the next sword that I want to switch to, is the Carrion Knight sword. Just to make sure getting all the way up here is not a waste. We're going to grab that site of grace. In there. Okay, so that up there, that castle is what I'm trying to get to. I know Lucaria Manor is behind me. But why? Here we go. Map of Liurnia West. Yes, we are trying to get up to this castle up here. It's one moons. I don't remember if there's actually something within the rooms that would help you know where you need to get through them. I mean, try attacking and shorten path ahead. Yeah, it's not like there aren't enough people indicating that there is something up here. There we go. Rest. We might just make this a longer episode. It'll be okay. Ugh, all the stars up over here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon, I am...
E.g. a blacksmith, monster,
An old
royals.
courtier, so here I am. Perhaps
Yes.
you like...
He says,
Oh,
watch
while
out
I'm
there.
absorbed in if you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all. You don't know how hard. Brave
Talk.
tarnished.
Word of warning, if you
This
please.
territory
Territory
once
must belong
belonged to
Carrion
the
royal
Carian
family.
After
Yes.
leveling it, Carians were taken off guard. But their strength had not waned, and they repelled the knights' onslaught.
Yeah, knights from the capital try to take over
Conjuring an enchanted
that
snare
area.
that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, tarnished, don't go near them.
Yeah, Carrion Manor is what's up
Unless you
there.
wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless knights of the cuckoo.
Blythe sending, there we go.
Actually did that. Did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he.
Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you.
Yeah, so that allows us to buy the Carrion Filigree Crest, lowers FP consumed by skills. That is one of the ones that I like to have. Somber 3. Yeah, we'll keep going with the Nox Flowing Sword for now. I don't mind it. Use that one.
Something.
For 3, 6,000 for the Somber 4. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get a little bit more money, but that's okay. I can do that. Gosh darn, I hate this area. Because they have the same staff I do. They seem to be so much more accurate with it. Okay, so 6,000 wounds. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So each of these ruins, R-U-I-N-S, has a little secret area underneath it. Sometimes they're hidden under a false floor. I did not think that's what was down here. You know what I need to do? Woo! Well, one, get away from that thing. Get away from it, the poison. Okay. Yes, I know you have the poison. I am aware of this fact. Oh, and I think that is a new summon. I don't know if I've used it yet in the recordings I've done. I just got it recently. There we go. Okay. Gosh darn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hate how much ground the Revenants can cover. It is insane. Yep. Okay. But if I can get the Royal Revenant, I'll have enough runes for both the upgrade and the next smithing stone. But yeah, they do a lot of repeated damage and can cover a lot of ground very quickly. Let me see if I remember how to get back to where that entrance was. I never do. I never seem to. Here it is. I don't even fully remember what this guy guards. Yeah, what is though important is that I do not use the runes that I have. Ooh, I don't know why the game is chugging so much. Ouch. Come on. Thankfully my dog just blocked a lot of that damage. Ooh, I can't see. Where am I? I was through the map. Okay, Elden Ring working as intended. Oh my gosh! Oh, and it has Scarlet Rot, too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I do not like the Royal Revenants. They're not fun. What I might have to do, though, after I get this Royal Revenant down, I might genuinely have to, restart the game before the next recording. It is tugging like no one's business. Oh my gosh! I hate this thing so much. Yeah, I don't know if that'll come across in the video. The game is not having a good time. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me try... Let me try these guys. See if maybe three heads is better than one. Definitely. Come on. A stagger, please. Oh my gosh. And I just lost all the moves that I had down there. Okay, that's on me. I kind of thought he would have staggered a lot faster. Oh, well. Alright, this try. We got it. There we go. Whoa. Damn it. I don't even know what to do with that move. Ugh. This sucks. Item crafting. Can I do... They're probably weak to holy damage, right? Let's test that theory. No. They seem to actually be resistant to any damage. That sucks. Oh, that missed. Wow, he... Okay. No, come on! I can't believe I survived that. Not that time, though. I always get him, like, super, super low. I think it was just how quick he took out the dogs that time. How are you actually kidding me? Okay, but these were not helpful at all. And it's not gonna let me do any item crafting. That was actually probably pretty good that he was aimed only over at me for his poison spray. Why did that? Gosh, he's just beating the shit out of my rolls. Come on. For the love of God, stagger. I don't know where he is. No, nope. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, that sucked. They only gave 3,000. Oh, that's right. That's what's down here. Frozen Needle. It's a nice sword. It's a cool one. And not one I've ever used for a full playthrough, but cool enough. Okay. I needed like 7,000 to be able to afford that, right? Something along those
Well,
lines.
then I presume.
6,000 for that one. Okay. Maybe it's just me, and maybe it's just because I know that that happens. That's not ever really been a threat. I mean, I think it shows you like the magical power of this place or whatever. And if you were super low level, it'd keep you out. But in general, like, it's not the worst. Okay. We'll see how well I can make it through this area. The hands. I don't know if we've seen the hands yet in this playthrough. The worst, by the way. It's okay, thankfully. Not legally required to kill them. So, if I don't have to, I won't. Oh, and whenever you see me running through an area, generally I will come back here and pick up, like, if there's an item where I was like, oh, I actually really want or kind of need that item, I will come back on my own off camera. Lady Ronnie, we have long awaited you. I pray for your house's swift revival. May the full moon shine upon Kaguya. So yes, this area is tied to that ending with Ronnie's quest line. So if we desire to do that, we will. Or if you desire. I'm kind of following your whim on what ending you want. We've seen a few. Or the start of a few quest lines related to certain endings. Oh yeah, this is just out to here. Only had a pickle. Yeah. People who play this game are gross. So that's kind of what EG was talking about. The knights from the capital, or the knights from somewhere, that were sent to take over this manor. They got caught under a spell and turned into these things. Peek down right there. I think there is actually an area here that I would want to seek down. Might actually want to use that weapon. It's the Sword of Night and Flame, I believe, is its full title. I'll come back for it at a later point. Off camera when I'm not as worried about trying to talk and play. And I'll grab it. The actual grabbing of it, there's not even a boss, it's just a little bit of parkour. Ooh, I have an arrow sticking out of me. Ouch. Yeah, there's not even really much to do to get that weapon. Summoning pool is now functional. What might be fun is to do this area with other people. There we go. I knew I could get him to fall. One more just for the stagger. There we are. Yeah, those guys give a good amount of money. But yeah, I remember that troll there. He's the one who gives you the sword. Carrion Troll Knight sword. I think real simple naming. But not what we're looking for. Oh my gosh. I think if I had to pick a least favorite enemy in the game, it would be these pages. No summon signs up here. That's okay. I think I can genuinely do this on my own at this point. Oh, but she's a specter, so I wonder if she could even be affected by Scarlet Rot. There's a boss here, is what I'm considering. Just what I want my summon to be. There we go. Royal Knight Loretta. I don't know if she can be affected by Scarlet Rot because she's technically a spirit. Well, not technically, she is a spirit. You'll see in a moment, the dog's doing good enough damage. But he just knocked her out of the stagger that I really wanted to be able to make use of. Now it's up to me. Okay. You got this. Probably not, actually. This might take a second try, which is fine. I'm gonna pick her into stage 2. There we go. There's stage 2. Yeah, that's the spell that actually I can get at a point. Loretta's Great Bow. It looks like an arrow. Let's do it that way. Run. Dodge. Yeah, unfortunately, she does not take a lot of magic damage because she does magic. That's a good way of understanding magic resistances in this game, or any resistance in this game. Like if a creature's on fire, it's not going to take as much fire damage. All that good stuff. Ouch. Gosh darn. Okay. There we are. Whew. Good deal. Yeah, Loretta's Great Bow. Okay, cool. I didn't think you actually got it this early on. I thought it took a little bit more. But flasks, here we go. We will add a charge to the flasks. Level up. I needed, what, one more level of intelligence past that? Oh yeah, let me also... Oh my goodness. Hold on, I have to take a picture of Napoleon. He's being the cutest thing on the face of the planet. Okay, so I'll send that to you. He's being adorable. Okay. Memorize spell. We'll get rid of Glintstone Arc. Oh, Faith of 26. Never mind, we'll keep what I have for a little bit longer. Okay. A lot of good progress in that one. It was about an hour, so stop that there, and then we will record the next one. See you then.